Hello my friends, welcome back to Shining Brighter. My name is Nick, and today a little bit of a different video, a little bit shorter, but before I get going, as always, if you like what I'm providing for content, please comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know when the newest videos come up. And today I just kind of like to talk about intent and appreciation, and kind of how I got here. I've said before in other videos that this is way out of my comfort zone. And although I am confident in my speaking abilities, I'm a pretty private person overall. I am sharing a lot in these videos with the intent to share what I've learned, and to show appreciation to the people that helped me get here. And because of that, and because of those people and the experiences I've had, I really enjoy trying to help pass it on to others. What I do want to make you guys understand is that, I don't think I know everything. I don't think that I have all the answers. I don't necessarily think that all my points of view are going to work for everybody, and certainly not that they're the only points of view. I don't want you to think that I'm trying to tell you you have to do things my way, because absolutely not. I'm not that guy. I am very grateful for what's transpired in my life for the last few years. And part of that gratitude is, like I said, trying to pass on what I've learned, the people I've come in contact, and really trying to share how and why my life has improved. Now, a lot of that is that I've done a whole ton of work to get where I am. This is it's been a 2-year journey at this point, and I still have a long way to go. I'm still learning. Nobody knows everything. And if they tell you they do, then they still got a lot more to learn than they know. But, in general, what I want to share with you guys is that I care. Genuinely care about trying to do whatever I can do to help people. I am definitely better off face-to-face, one-on-one. I'm very good at reading people. I know it's going to sound weird, and I think I've said it before, I do have kind of an ability to see people as light and energy, and I can tell when your light's dim, generally by your energy. And that's a gift in itself. It's a gift that not everybody has, or maybe just hasn't developed. But I do believe in it, and I do believe in helping people. I always ask for feedback, and I am very appreciative of any feedback I get. So, as I'm kind of doing my thing here, I'm learning as I go, and I'm trying to make my videos better. Because, one of the lessons I've learned is we can always improve. Nobody's perfect, and nobody has all the answers. But me doing these videos, it was pointed out to me by my life coach that the first several videos I did were still for me. And I look back and she's right, and I'm okay with that, because it helps me grow. It's helping me be better, and that's what I want to do. I don't care about being famous or being recognized or any of that kind of stuff. Like I said, I'm a pretty private person. Aside from doing these videos, I really have no social media. I never have. I don't have a need to show people what I'm doing, where I'm going, what I just bought, any of that. Quite honestly, I don't care. And I'm not judging anybody that does, because to each their own. And if that's what makes people happy, that's fantastic. One of the biggest things in life that really sticks with me is the understanding that doing what makes you happy, no matter what it is, as long as it makes you happy, then who cares what anybody else thinks about it, okay? All too often, people get caught up in, oh my God, are people going to think I'm weird, or are people going to think that, I'm crazy, or are people going to laugh at me? Who cares, guys? Anybody that can't appreciate and accept and applaud you for doing what makes you happy, chances are they're not happy themselves. But life is too short, and my path in life that I realized is to help people, and I've done it my whole life, through various means. This just being the newest and the easiest way for me to reach the most people possible. And it's, I'm still out of my comfort zone doing this, but I'm doing it because my intent is genuine, that I want to help people. My delivery is going to get better as I go. I'm always trying to look back and see what I can improve. Certainly, my first few videos, the background was, just a boring white wall, but two things played into that. Number one, it was freezing cold outside. And number two, I just wanted my message to be heard. I didn't want any distractions in the background. But now that it's nicer out and I have these beautiful places that I can go to share with you guys, I am very happy to do so. I mean, we have a beautiful day out here, and I'm taking advantage of it, and I'm coming out here for a walk. But, it kind of hit me that I wanted to share some more stuff with you guys. So that's what I'm doing. YouTube is a wonderful platform because there is such diversity, because there are so many different people, sharing with you what makes them happy, sharing with you life lessons or skills or talents or whatever makes them who they are. And I think in many cases, people that do these things do it for the genuine reason of, helping and trying to bring happiness, positivity, new skills, new ways of doing things to as many people as possible. There's a lot of people that don't have people that they can rely on, people that they can trust, people that see their value and their worth. They don't have people that are supportive or try to, lend them that helping hand up and try to help them elevate. And that's usually because those people themselves are not happy, and feel that they're being shorted in life. So what do? They try to put others down to make themselves feel better. I feel sorry for those kinds of people, and but having said that, they're welcome here too, because hopefully this can be a platform that can be that helping hand up. And that's really my whole goal. Everybody is welcome here. Even, if there's anybody that wants to be negative towards me or, try to put the channel down or whatever the case may be, it's all okay. I don't expect everybody is going to be, super supportive or agree with me, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. But if I can help anybody, even if it's just one or two people, all the more better, guys. I'm very fortunate. I have a very, very close-knit group of friends. They say you can count your true friends on one hand, and I'm fortunate that I can expand that just a little bit. Most of my friends I've been with since kindergarten and preschool, believe it or not. And when I tell people that, they think it's incredible. But I've been blessed, and I am grateful for it. And I appreciate each and every one of those people. You know, if you can learn to appreciate the good things in life, then your upward trajectory is going to be that much quicker. So again, guys, anybody that comes here and anybody that watches my content, thank you. I appreciate you. No matter what you think of, you know, what I'm trying to share or my delivery, it's okay. Feel free to comment. We only learn by getting input and, you know, taking a look at it. I'm always looking for ways to improve and, you know, ways to make things better so that I can do what I want to do and help people. You know, a little bit about how I got here. Throughout my whole life, I've always been someone who's tried to help people. You know, in grade school, I was often assigned to help other students. You know, some of it was learning, some of it was just kind of being paired up to help them come out of their shell, be a little bit more social. You know, oftentimes I was picked for leadership roles, or, you know, just being, I don't want to say a role model, but, you know, something along that lines. And I continued into high school. You know, I was part of SAD and MAD, Students and Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. I was part of, you know, peer support and peer tutoring groups. And, you know, I helped a lot of people when I was in college. And I've been told, you know, that I have a very calm, warming, and safe presence, and people feel it easy to talk to me. And, you know, then I left college and I, you know, became a police officer. Again, another job where I can help people and where I can be a positive influence. And, you know, now my time at the police is coming to an end because, you know, my values are no longer aligned with what's going on there. And, you know, a lot of that is very sad because the job is still a noble profession, like I said before, and there's a lot of good people there. But it's getting overshadowed by the wrong things. Regardless, you know, I am grateful for the time that I had to serve as a police officer, because that was one of my lifelong dreams. I knew what I wanted to do. It wasn't until last summer, when I was out for the summer with knee surgery, when I was trying to figure out what I could do, you know, to just be able to leave the police force. And I think I said it before, but in case I didn't, it wasn't so much what can I do, where should I go, and it finally dawned on me what I'm supposed to be doing. What I'm supposed to be doing is helping people. That's what I've done my whole life, and I love doing it. There's no better feeling in the world to me than putting a smile on somebody's face or helping them realize that, you know, they do have value and worth, and that I do respect them. And, you know, too many people these days want to put others down. There are many great people on YouTube that want to lift us up, and kudos to everyone that does it. I just want to be one more of those people, because I think the world needs more support than it's getting these days. But guys, Again, just a quick one here. If you have anything that you'd like to say, please do comment. I'm open. And, you know, like I always say, know your value, know your worth, respect yourselves. I see you all for who you really are, and I love you for it, and I do mean it when I say that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope everybody had a beautiful Easter, and I hope you know, get something from these videos. Until next time, guys, have a great day.